In this video, we'll show you where to find the discussion assignments and provide some good practices for posting. The discussion assignment is a required part of the course. The purpose is to provide a link of communication between you, other students, and your instructor in a public forum. We have found that the more students communicate with others about math, the more successful they are in the course. The discussions can be found by clicking on Assignments and then Discussions on the main page. You can also find it by entering directly into the module folder. Each module has its own discussion assignment. Since there are 8 modules, there will be 8 discussion assignments. Their due date will be on the same date that the module is due. The module discussions are for you to post any questions you have in the homework or book. You can also help other students by replying to their post with a helpful response. You can start a new thread by clicking on Start a New Thread in blue. You can also search the discussion for a homework problem you may have trouble with. It's possible that someone may have posted the same question already. A few good practices to consider when posting. The title of your post should contain the section and question number. This is so it's easy to identify for other students and for your instructor to identify as well so that they can help you. Notice in these 2 posts that are circled, the titles, although helpful, don't provide a good reference point. So it's difficult for a student to be able to go to their homework and find that exact same problem to be able to help. Another good practice is to post a picture with your question and a short description of where you might be stuck. This is really helpful because the homework problems provide, although the same question, have randomized numbers. And so a student's homework problem may be slightly different from yours for that reason. Having the exact problem to be able to reference will help to answer your question and help everyone else much better. Consider using the equation editor to show your work, or type up your solution using a simple text editor. Notice in this post to the right, the student posted using the equation editor to help provide context. It's very nice and easy to read. In the reply, noticed that it's using text only, but still there is math shown and it's very well labeled and in steps. This is very helpful when providing posts of replies or questions. You can also show your work by taking a picture and posting it as well. Notice in this post, the student posted a picture of their homework problem, a short description, and then took a picture of their work to show us where they might be stuck. This is extremely helpful and also helps us to identify exactly where the student may have gone wrong. Finally, please do not post anything that might be considered offensive to anyone. The goal of the discussion is to provide a safe environment for everyone to work and communicate. Each module is graded using a grading rubric. Your instructor grades you based on the following criteria. Quality of posts. Your instructor will look at your posts to see if they are detailed and helpful and move the conversation along. Your instructor will provide 6 points if your posts are very helpful. Your instructor will provide 3 points if they are somewhat helpful but still a little difficult to read. Your instructor will provide 1 point if the posts do not help the conversation along. And your instructor may provide 0 points if he or she feels that the posts were not very helpful. You're also graded on the number of posts. Each module is required to have at least 5 posts. You'll be provided 3 points for posting 5 or more times, 1 point for posting at least once, posting at least 3 times, and 0 points for posting anything less. You're also graded on posting at least on 2 separate days. This means that all of your posts cannot be on the same day. For example, you can post 3 posts on one day and 2 or more posts on another. This is okay. However, it's not okay to post all 5 or more of your posts the day it is due. The reason for this part of the grading is to ensure that students are not logging in at the very last minute for the due date of the discussion, then just posting 5 posts right away without providing much context or much help at all. If you have any questions at all, please contact your instructor. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video.